Feet. That color is absolutely fire out here. Oh yeah. Whoo! That is how they eat the CPF lures. Green pumpkin, black flake surgeon. All right, guys. Well, let's run through our top bait picks for Lake Toho the month of August. Got 5 picked out. As always, these aren't set in stone. This changes based off of things like weather and water temperature. If you get tropical weather for a few days, like we had last week, with a lot of storms and cloudy weather, and your water temperature gets back down to the low 80s, you're gonna see that shoreline stuff start to get better again. But as of right now, for today and probably the rest of this week and into next week, I'm talking the beginning to middle, even the end of August, it's gonna be hot. It looks like we're gonna dry up again. Water temp has already shot back up into the upper 80s again today. The water quality is getting poor again. The lower end of the lake is turning green. That water's getting hypoxic. Bites getting tough. That being said, guys, coming in at number 1 for my bait picks for Lake Toho in the month of August, I gotta give it to the big worms. I'm talking about a big speed worm, any kind of a big swimming worm on those shell bars early, getting out here on brush, around those bluegill beds, and even maybe some of those little bit deeper shell bars later in the day. That big CPF Lures 10-inch ribbon tail in a color called Plum Apple. My rods, 7'3" or 7'6", medium heavy Fitzgerald Stunner HDs, 17-pound fluorocarbon on the shell bar rod, 20-pound fluorocarbon on a rod that I'm throwing in brush. You don't want to be losing those big fish and those brush piles late in the day, especially if you're fishing a tournament. That can really cost you. Coming in number 1, month of August, top bait picks. Gonna be plastic worms, 1/4 ounce. You guys know the deal. If you didn't catch my worm video, go back a couple videos, watch the worm video. Coming in at number 2 on the bait pick, guys, is going to be the Urchin. This is a little bit different color than what I've been throwing. I tried it out today. Caught a couple fish on it, nothing crazy. CPF Lure Urchin. 1/16 up to a 3/16 ounce nail weight stabbed in it, stabbed on a treble hook. Seems to be the best way for me personally. There's a ton of different ways you can rig them. I'm using this on those same shell bars and brush piles, throwing these at individual fish that I see. Maybe they didn't pick up the worm. A lot of times they'll pick up that Urchin. My Urchin rod, Fitzgerald Fishing. This is the all-purpose series. This is the 7.3 medium. This rod's got the perfect blend of stiffness plus give so that I'm not out there jumping those fish off on a treble hook. And this rod will absolutely send an urchin bait with a super light weight in it a mile away. 17-pound fluorocarbon, high-speed reel. If you guys are pretty decent with your scope, keep this one on deck. It's catching a lot of fish, and it catches a lot of big fish right now. Up next, gotta give the Swimjig its due credit. Over the last couple of weeks, fishing the shoreline stuff as well as offshore pepper grass, a Swimjig has put a lot of nice, healthy, chunky fish in the boat. Colors that I'll throw out here on Lake Toho this time of year are going to range from something mimicking a golden shiner to something very dark in color mimicking a bluegill or a brim. This is a 1/2 ounce Swimjig. I've got this on 45-pound test CPF lures, 9X no fade braid. This is the black braid that I throw. You guys know it by now. Got this on a Fitzgerald Stunner HD 7.3 heavy. You get a big fish, eats your swim jig in the grass, reeds, pads, or even that pepper grass. You're gonna wanna be able to give them the business and stay on them and not give them any leeway and lose that fish. Always go heavy, always go super extra heavy duty, everything when you're fishing a swim jig and heavy cover. Big fish like to eat these things, but if you can't get them back to the boat, it doesn't count. Last, definitely not least, I've always got a flipping setup on my deck this time of year, guys. This just so happens to be a 3/4 ounce weight, June bug punch skirt, and a big Cinco, big 4/0 heavy duty flipping hook, 45 pound CPF Lures 9X braid, 7.6 extra heavy flipping stick. Some of those little bit more tropical weather days that we've had last week, water temp got back down around 80. That flipping bite turned on and it got really good. Had some really good days last week flipping outside grass in pads. I've always got my eyes peeled. If we've got that kind of weather going on, you will catch me on the bank, flipping heavy cover, going for big fish on a flipping stick. You guys keep that handy and get some big ones this time of year. Guys, that's about it. It's summertime. It's really tough out here right now. It's not easy. We can have some good days, we can have some bad days. Key takeaway right now is you got to get out here early, get after them early, because once that sun comes up and that water gets up in the upper 80s, that bite tends to shut down a little bit. Shell bars, brush piles, bluegill beds on shell bars, flipping pads, flipping reeds, flipping thicker areas of Kissimmee grass. We're talking about high percentage areas. It's slow, it's the dog days of summer. So if you're not fishing really high percentage areas right now, you're probably struggling a little bit. Give these tips a try. Let me know if they work for you in the comments. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We do a ton of live streams all the time. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check out the members only content. For a small monthly fee, you can join the membership. You're going to get access to members only content here on the channel, as well as the members only live streams that we do weekly, where I give you a Lake Toho breakdown, what worked and what didn't work each week. So you guys check that out. Until the next video, guys, we'll catch you guys later.